guys, it is me, Stace. I am back today with another Sunday series video. Today is the beginning of a new series we are starting. We'll be using the Cricut Explore machine, the Cricut Design Space program, along with the Cricut Access Plan. The cartridge we are using is called Family Album, which are scrapbook pages. I'll be making my layouts all be a 12 by 12 size, but if you want to make yours smaller, you can certainly do that. Now, one thing different from other videos I normally do is I share with you guys the finished project, then we put the project together. Because these are scrapbook pages, I don't need two of the same one. So I'll give you guys a little preview here on my iPad of what the layout will look like, then we'll assemble the layout together. Another thing different, this cartridge has 50 scrapbook pages on it. If we were to do one per week, it would take us almost a year to get through the entire cartridge, which I think is way too long. So what I'll be doing starting next weekend is doing 2 videos or 2 scrapbook pages every Saturday and every Sunday. That'll be 4 per week. And doing it that way will end the series roughly the ending of March. Now this cartridge has scrapbook pages that are pre-designed with titles and photo mats, things like that. If you want to change those, you certainly could. I know I'll be changing quite a few of them. They don't apply to me. You can also change the title. You can add more photo mats if you want to. You can add journaling spots. You know, make the layouts the way you want to make them. So this layout here was a movie theater one. I didn't like the title, so I went and changed it. And this is what the layout looks like. So like I said, they are all full 12 by 12. Let's go to the computer and we will get started. Alrighty, at the computer, you want to go to cricut.com/design. You will see this screen. Upper left-hand corner where it says account. Click on that to sign in. Enter in your email and your password. When you see your name in that green box, that verifies that you were logged in. You want to come down here and click on where it says Create New Project. Left-hand side toolbar, click on Insert Images. We're going to change this from all images to cartridges. In the search box, type in the word family. It'll bring up the Family Album cartridge. Go ahead and click on View All Images. And by the search bar here, I'm going to click on the 4 squares to make the images larger. And the one we are using, it's called Movie Night. It is right there. Go ahead and click on that one. Bottom right, click on Insert Images. That brings up the whole layout already grouped together. I do want to go to my left-hand side toolbar, click on Set Canvas. In the search box, I'm going to type in the word basic. This will bring up basic shapes we can use. Go ahead and click on those. The right-hand side toolbar under Canvas, it's already at a 12 by 12. Now my 12 by 12 paper I'm using is a blue color, so I'm going to go and change that to be a blue color. I'm going to bring this piece over. I'm going to go to the bottom left-hand corner of Design Space, click on the minus sign one time so I can see the entire square. And use my handlebars and make it fit on this 12 by 12 canvas we have here. I'm going to go back up and click on the zoom button. So now we're back at 100%. Now, as I mentioned, you can change things around. In my case, Movie Night wasn't a good title, so we're going to change that out. I'm going to click on the layout, go ahead and click on Ungroup, and then click on the Movie Night title. Take that away. I'm going to go to my left-hand side toolbar, click on Add Text. And go back and find the little text box up there. And mine says now playing, kind of playing on the movie theater. All right, so I see that there. I'm going to go to my right-hand side toolbar with my text being selected. Go to Edit. I'm going to change all fonts to Cricut fonts. And I believe the one I chose, I don't remember which one I chose. I think it was the letter S. Give me 1 second, guys. I should have wrote this down. I think it was called Street Sign. Yes. Okay, that's the one I used. I want to fit it inside here between these 2 dots. I'm going to unlock the lock. This way I can manipulate it a little bit. Make it be wider this way and taller that way. All right, I like that. I'm going to go to my Layers tab. I see my font here. I'm going to click on the letter N and make that be a white color. All right, let me zoom out a little bit. Now what I want, this photo here, or this box, I want that to be 4 by 4, actually 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 for a photo mat. So I have this piece selected, go to my edit panel. I'm going to unlock the lock and make this be 4.25 by 4.25, so it'll hold a 4x4 photo. I'm going to bring that in like that. And I want this to be blue, the same color as my background here. So I'm going to click on my square, go to my Layers tab, find it here, and then click on that same blue color. All right, now I also want a journaling piece behind that. So I'm going to go to my left-hand side toolbar, Insert Shape. I'm going to grab a square, and I believe my square was 7.5 in width. Unlock that, by 3.25 in height, I think. And that was white. I'm going to go ahead and click on my square here. Actually, this is blue again, back to that same color blue. All right, now I want to go back, add Insert Shapes again. Grab the square, have the square selected, go to my Edit panel, and this one I'll make it a 1/4 inch smaller. This will be 7.25 in width by 3 in height. Go to my Layers tab, make that be a white square. I'm going to move this out of my way. I'm going to click on these two pieces. I'm going to click on my white layer, hold down Shift on my keyboard, click on the blue layer behind it, right click on that and choose Group. That way they'll kind of stay together for us. All right, then bring this guy back over, right click and move to front. So on this 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 piece, I'm able to put a 4x4 photo and have that blue border. Then I can journal on this white area here and also that white area there. All right, down here, these squares, I go to click on them and go to the Edit panel. They are 3x3. I think that's a good size, but I do want to create a photo mat. So I'm going to go to leave them locked because they're square. Make them be 3.25. Make this one be 3.25 as well. And make this one be 3.25 as well. All right, so now we have 3 photo mats for a 3x3 photo. And I want these to be the same color red. So I'm going to go to my sync panel on the right, and I can see all of my colors here. Now you can see I have a bunch of white here. I don't know which ones these are. So what I do is go to my Layers tab. I click on this one here. I can see where it is in my Layers tab. It'll be highlighted. You can see that down here. I just go ahead and click on it. I'm going to make it be a green color. This way I'm able to identify each one. Make this be a green color as well. Like this one, make it be a green color. All right, now when I go to my sync panel, I can easily recognize which ones these were. And I want them to be the same color red here. So I'm going to drag the green square to the red area, and we'll see that change. Okay, and then this piece behind there, that gray piece, I want that to be white. I can see that here. Just drag that. Now the yellow stars, I ungrouped them, so I'm going to go ahead and right click on them. Oh, they already are ungrouped. I deleted the top layer, the one that was the skinnier one, and just kept my bottom layer here. And I did make my stars white, so I'm going to go back to my sync panel. I can see my stars here and just drag that to the white layer. All right, so I think we're done here. Let me go ahead and minimize that a little bit. So I group all these pieces together. Right click and choose Group. Then I can bring them back over here on my blue canvas so I can see what it will look like. All right, so there's the actual finished layout minus the photo mats. Now, you don't need to have the Cricut cut all this stuff out. So what I'm going to do here, go back and ungroup it. Just take a piece of paper and write down your sizes. So I know here I need a 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 size blue piece. I can cut that out by myself. Ungroup these pieces. Other blue pieces behind that. Go to your Edit panel. This is 7.5 by 3 1/4. So I can delete that one and cut it out on my trimmer. The white piece is 7 1/4 by 3. Again, my trimmer will cut that out. I need 3 red pieces that are 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. We can remove those. Save a little bit of time on our Cricut. All right, so all we have here are the stars, this shape, and our text. Let's go to the top toolbar and click on Go. We'll have 3 mats, I believe. Oh, nope, just 2. So we have 1 piece of red that will fit on an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock. Then the white here, which is not the right size. Let's go back. Make these be a little bit smaller. Okay, let's go back and click on Go. I want to fit them on a 12 by 12 mat. All right, there we have it. So for the white, you'll need a full 12 by 12 to cut all these pieces out. I'm going to cut them out over the table and put our layout together. Alright guys, we are back. We have all of our pieces cut out. The first thing I'm going to do is going to glue these two guys together. Whoa! It's been so long since I used an ATG gun. Okay, I want to glue this the white. Okay, put the white up there. Alright, now we have these two. I'm going to go ahead and glue these two mats together. This will be my journaling spot. Okay, and that's going to get layered on the blue one. Like that. Now, so we have that piece that's going to go there. This is going to go here with our photo. Then we have these three mats here. What I want to do first on this one, I am going to be journaling on it after I put it together. So what I do is I'm going to take my little pencil here and a ruler and just draw myself journaling lines. Otherwise, it'll be all crooked. Just draw a few. I'm not really measuring on how far apart they are, just to kind of give me a few lines to write on. Okay, so now I can journal on that. Then I'm able just to erase my pencil marks when I'm done. One more line there. Okay, so I'm going to put this here. Now what I want to do first is add my title up here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that. This one. And again, you guys can change up the font any way you like. I kind of went with a chunky font. And I'm going to use this piece here as my guide, I think. This way I can make sure my letters are on there straight. Just make sure that's where I want it to go. Alright, so I'm going to take this one off and glue the back of this one. Alright, so I'm going to put this, and I want it to kind of be in between the dots there and straight, if at all possible. Alright, so now I have that there as like a little ledge. I'm using art glitter glue from madeandmadeit.com. And again, you don't need a whole lot with this glue either. Alright, I'm going to use this piece here as a little shelf I'm going to land on. And I do it backwards. I'm going to go with my N and my G, otherwise I'll be too short or I'll be off. Okay, let's put the G over here at the very end. Okay, I think I went a little bit high on that one. That's okay though. I'm not going to fast forward this. I'm not want to really fast forward my videos. This way you guys can see in like real time, you know, how long it'll take you. Okay, let's do the N over here. Okay, now we'll do the W. So yeah, so like I said in the beginning, we'll be doing, I'm going to try to, I'm not going to promise you guys, but I'm going to try to do 2 videos on a Saturday and 2 videos on a Sunday, so we can get through this cartridge in less than a year. That would be nice, right? Glue that one down. Alright, now we have, now I'll just work this way with and finish off the word playing, so there'll be space between the 2 words. Alright, get that guy down. We can always add a few, maybe enamel dots up there to kind of fill that gap in. Or you can go online and look in the design space under images, maybe find a movie ticket since it's like a movie theater layout without the title movie night. I do miss making the full 12 by 12. You know, I do like that size. Whoop, come back. Okay, now we got the tedious part out of the way, right? Okay, get that air. All right, not too bad, right? A little bit of gap there, but like I said, we're gonna put a few enamel dots there. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and scooch this up and use my ruler again down here. And I'm gonna go probably about a ½ inch up from my blue layer and glue my mats down. And I'm just going to eyeball. I'm not really going to measure the center of it, you know. All right, we'll just go put that one right there. And I'll put this one right here. And our last one right here. Yep, come a little bit. There we go. All right, so they're close. All right, now I'm going to glue this guy down, our photo mat. Grab him again. I'm just going to come down a little bit. I think I put this up too high. Oh well, what are you going to do, right? I can't fix it now. Okay. Alright, so not terribly bad. We definitely need something in there. Let's go ahead and glue this big guy down. Okay, and make sure he's up there nice and straight. In the middle. Okay. Not bad. Now, the photos. Have you guys been watching that that eagle watch from Fort Myers, Florida? Oh my goodness, I've been addicted to it. And Harriet is the female eagle and M15 is the male, and they had one baby today, so I took a screenshot of the eagle there. So that's going to go there, like that one. Then I have a few of them of the baby. This is the eggs hatching with mom and dad. You see their beaks there. That'll go here. Look how cute that little thing is. That's going to go there. And then this one I was able to capture the mouth open. That's going to go here. Okay, so let's go and glue these guys down. Yeah, I've been like glued to the TV or the Facebook page, waiting for these little guys to hatch. Really exciting. It was beautiful to watch. So I was happy I was able to capture it. I chose red, white, and blue because, of course, it is America's bird. Love the Eagles. Not the football team, the birds. All right, one more photo to go. And we're going to put him down here, like that. All right, now we have the last piece, which is our stars. And I may put these guys up too low. And I could put the stars here to kind of break up the white, or down here. I kind of like it over the photo. What do you all think? Decisions now, right? Over the photo? Yeah, we're going to go over the photo. But I'm actually going to pop these guys up with some dimensionals. Now these are probably going to be too big. I grabbed the wrong size. Let's go back and grab some little ones. Just if, I'm not going to put one on every single one. Maybe every other one. So are you guys excited about this series? I am. You know, I still need to get a another 12 by 12 scrapbook album to hold all these. But, you know, another thing you guys can do, you can create them all the way they are in Design Space, you know, for whatever size you guys are using, and leave them blank and just add the photo mats where they would go. And you can always gift it to somebody who doesn't scrapbook, you know. That might be a fun idea. Alright, let's go ahead and take the backies off of all these guys here. This is the hardest part. I went and clipped my nails You know, I do Hardy's ears and Dinah's ears, and if my nails are too sharp, I'm afraid I'm going to hurt them, so I trim my nails, and then when I go to take the backings off, I'm like, yeah, Stace, no fingernails, so it makes it a little bit harder. But you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Now they're sticking to me. And these are the dimensionals from Best Creations. I did a review on them a while back. Really good company, and good quality product, for sure. Alright, come on, little fella. There we go. Alright, so we're going to go and plop this down. I like it on the bottom. It is blocking a little bit of the photo, but I think that's what makes it. Alright, just going to push all those guys down. And there you have it. Oops, sorry, Mama Bird. Forgot to glue you down. I won't leave you flying away. Alright, glue you on there. If you want, you can put a white mat behind this. I didn't do that. I like the blue. But again, this should, if I look at my thing, I bet I should have went down. Yeah, that should have went down a bit farther, but oh well, right? You can't change it now. What I could do though is take my white gel pen and go around that blue to kind of divide that right there. But there you have it, our finished layout. The picture you'll see, you know, on my blog, I'll probably add a few enamel dots there. The journaling will be done, and I'll take my white gel pen and go around the photos here. But I think overall, I like it. What do y'all think? Any questions, guys, let me know. Sorry this video was so long. This is kind of like the first video getting, you know, used to how we're going to do it. But I will be doing, like I said, 2 videos every Saturday and Sunday and doing the same exact way here. I'll share with you guys a screenshot on my iPad of what the layout will look like. And then we'll cut it out and put the thing together. We'll put it together. Alright, guys, any questions at all, please let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.